A hanok is understood to be a traditional Korean house made of a timber-framed building with a tile or thatched roof and having an ondol and maru as its main spatial components. The Jinheung's house in Jangwi-dong, Seoul, is a good example of a Seoul-type hanok. Adapting to the weather conditions, the region of Seoul developed a certain way of building hanoks. The distribution of the houses are different depending on the family's social standing or the personal preferences. As the house's sizes in the center of the Korean peninsula around Seoul increased, bent floor plans such as L, U, or square shapes started to be used over linear designs. 1865 is presumed to be the year when the hanok was built. First, Sarangchai and Angchai were built by Yoon-seung for his wife, Princess Dakon. Even if nowadays it's a residential building, it started as a jecheon, a place where religious rituals were hosted. Later, in 1905, Sarangpyeongchai was built for Young Yong-woo, his adoptive son, closing the second courtyard of the hanok. Finally, the Pyeongdangchai was annexed as a pavilion. The space is divided in 5 different buildings: Anchai, Sarangchai, Pyeongdangchai, Sarangchai, Haerangchai, connected to each other by 2 different courtyards. The L shape became popular at that time because of the need of solving some land shortage issues caused by the rapid expansion of the city and its population. After entering into the Anchai through the Haerangchai, Anchai, Sarangchai, and Haerangchai are all connected together sharing the same courtyard. There are 4 different entrances, each of them with its own different gate. As we can see, vegetation plays an important role in the conception of Korean houses, despite being located in an urban context like Seoul. The relations between indoor spaces and courtyards are also considerable. The changes in the elevation of the terrain is also a factor to be considered. Through the construction of several fences and retaining walls, the topography is handled. This section pretends to show the variety of materials used for the construction of this hanok. Stone is mostly used for the foundations and creation of several retaining walls, and concrete is used in floors. Wooden beams and pillars are used for the structure, and instead of glass, hanji paper is used for the openings, allowing some light through, but not air. Finally, to cover the roof surface, slate pieces were used due to their durability and tightness. Apart from the disposition of the different building materials used and the location of structural elements, we try to show the distribution of internal and external spaces, as well as the relation of the openings with the internal spaces. The sketches below try to put the focus on some interesting details of the hanok. There is a variety of openings, not only in terms of their composition or ornament, but also the way they open and close. Depending on the position of the opening, they are either sliding or hinged. The disposition of the building allows the creation of many outside shaded spaces. In summer, there is also constant airflow that creates a natural cooling system. The red arrows represent the heat created by the ondol system. In this floor plan, the ondol floor heating system is used in winter in all hanok houses. It consists of setting fire below the ground and heating the entire surface, displacing the heat from the stove to the chimney. In this floor plan, we tried to trace the path of the hot air through the different rooms. They are all small in size so they conserve the heat. The flow traps are mounds and cavities in the ground. They guarantee maximum energy use during the journey of the air. The floor is supported by stone piles and is made by stone slabs, earth, and a penetrable layer of paper and pine extracts. In these 4 views, we can appreciate the atmosphere that is created inside this hanok, the courtyards in contact with nature, that contrast with the city of Seoul, the warmth of the small rooms that appear to be bigger because of the perspective from the sitting point of view. We can also see how the spaces are interconnected, either secretly or openly. The structure is composed by the following elements starting from the bottom: the foundations, ondol or maru, the supporting columns and closing walls, the beams and the roof that is supported by the rafters, and then completed with the kiva or tiles. We can appreciate in this kind of joints that no screws or adhesives were used in the construction. These are other construction details with which we finish the presentation of the Seoul type hat.